May I call Miss Alice Russell to the stand? Miss Russell, how long would you say you've lived in Fall River?
A good many years, not sure exactly. You see, I'm unmarried now 2 years ago in October. I lived in the house now occupied by Dr. Kelly. I had lived there 11 years. All that time, the Bordens occupied the house next door. I was quite acquainted with the whole family.
That's enough, miss. Do you remember any conversations you had with Lizzie Borden the nights leading up to the murders?
Why, yes, I think so.
Could you state how the conversation went about?
I can try. I remember her being quite distraught. She was upset about how she hadn't quite been herself lately. She said she'd get these strange episodes of depression that would come over her all of a sudden.
I see. Is there anything else you could recall?
Yes, she told me that Mr. and Mrs. Borden were awfully sick that night. That is, the night before their murders. And when I asked why they were sick, she simply said they all were, excluding Maggie. She told me it was the baker's bread because Maggie hadn't...
And go.
She told me that she thought it was the baker's bread because Maggie hadn't had any of it. She proceeded to tell me that she had thought the milk was poison. I denied her preposterous, poisonous thought, not thinking anything about it.
Is that all of your conversations with Miss Lizzie Borden?
All I can remember at the time, yes. Well, yes, she did talk about something else.
Proceed.
She told me she feared her father had enemies, and that a man came to see them, but all she could remember was her father saying, "I don't care to let my property for such business." And the weird man saying, "I shouldn't think you should care for what you're using your property for." She went on to tell me about her fears, but I dismissed them.
Was there any more of your encounters with Miss Lizzie Borden?
No, I don't think so, sir.
And go.
Thank you. That's all I have for you, Miss Russell.